Good morning. Going over Killington Peak today. It's one of the last tall mountains we're going to encounter until we get to Virginia. So that's kind of an accomplishment. There's a gondola up in the mountain. So from what I gather from word of mouth from trail rumors is you can take the gondola down to the ski area and go to restaurants. There's a food truck and it should be fun. So I slept in a hotel, the Greenbrier Inn, last night. It was pretty comfy, and I took a nap during a rainstorm. And when I got up to go to the store, it was clear again, so that was pretty nice. And got my new shirt. I'm probably gonna wear my new shirt around town because it's really nice. And I'm gonna hopefully do 12-13 miles. I'm catching some more Sobo hikers, so that's fun. So I'm gonna see how it goes. It's like the hard stuff is over, but there's still some elevation to conquer. So I'm gonna, usually after I take a zero, I kind of get off to a slower start. So I'm just gonna kind of hike at a modest pace and see how far I get today. Kind of a hazy day on Mount Killington, but you could see pretty far. This is the last big mile, the last big mountain I'm gonna see for a while. It's amazing how the different sections of the trail take on a different character. You know, like Vermont is a lot different than Maine and New Hampshire. There's like a lot of the sections of trail that just have this nice coating of pine needles on the trail. And you're going through some beautiful woods. Like right here, there's pine needles coating the trail, and I'm going through a blueberry patch. Some little blueberries on the trail. Just a very gentle, woodsy trail. It's nice. Some flutterbys. There they are. My little buddies. Morning. Doing a nice, easy day today, I think. I got over Mount Killington. And the thing about Mount Killington is there's gondolas up there. And you could take them down into the town of Killington, have like a burger or whatever, and go back up. And then get back on the trail and keep hiking. But we got there and there was a hamburger stand. A couple guys I met on the trail. One I already knew from the 100 Mile Wilderness, 2 meals. And another guy, Frogger. We were kind of hiking together. So we met up there at the top of Mount Killington. And we had a hamburger and soda. We're hanging out. And they closed the gondola. So we can't go down because there's lightning. So it was lucky that we didn't take the gondola down and then have them close it, because then we would have to climb the mountain again. So it all worked out pretty good. It rained a little bit, but then we got back into camp. It was a nice camp by a stream. We kind of hung out and talked. It was fun. They're going into town, the town of Rutland, and I've just been in town, so I'm probably not going to see him. But I'll probably catch up to him in a couple days. Today I'm hiking kind of slow because I'm a little tired. I think I have like a touch of a cold maybe. So sometimes I feel like I'm starting to get a cold, and then I just kind of take it easy a little bit, and then I feel better. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm planning to go to this farm stand, which has fresh produce and also fresh bread and chocolate milk. So that'll be nice. So I'm gonna kind of mosey on down there. Maybe I'll catch Silly Putty later. She's getting on and off the trail to visit some folks. So maybe I'll run into her. But I feel like I'm getting into the part of the trail that's kind of like smooth sailing. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. Like the huge 4,000 foot peaks and rugged rocky trails are kind of a thing of the past now. They're kind of behind me. I think it's going to be pretty coasting, smooth sailing from here until I get to Virginia, pretty much. So I'm gonna kind of enjoy it. The trail is a little different, a little more rolling hills. You go through more farms. Sometimes there's interesting boardwalks. So I'm looking forward to this part of the trail. I'll probably pick up my stride a little bit. I think my body's kind of recovering from Maine, New Hampshire. Kind of my little owies are gonna probably heal up. And then I'll get my stride going and start doing 20, 24-mile days again. That'll be fun. So today's kind of a nice, easy day. I'll try to note some interesting things with my camera as I hike along. But I feel like the high point of my day today will be that farm stand. Here is the gorge, Clarendon Gorge. And they had a nice swimming hole where they had a place that felt like water jets, and they had little minnows that would nibble on your scabs. It was a very nice swimming hole. There it is right there. Well, this river, this bridge is wobbly. There's the other side of the gorge. It is a wobbly bridge. This bridge is no joke. Wobbly bridge. I just found a ginormous wood frog. Right here, he's a fat buddy. See, he's got the kind of wood-like markings. He blends in with the leaves. See, there's the leaves. Here's him. He really blends in, and he's got that dark brown stripe under his eyeball. Okay, this is about, I'd say right there is about actual size. That's how big he is. He's a good fat buddy, and he's ready to live out here in the woods. Even when it freezes, he'll be okay because he's got antifreeze in his blood. There's a little pond called Rock Pond. Today I'm going to do 15 miles to this campsite. I didn't sleep well. I let like 10 mosquitoes in my tent before I went to bed. And it was dark. I didn't realize it, and they bit me all night, and I didn't sleep well. So I'm kind of tired, but I'm going to try to do 10 more miles today, and then go to Manchester Center, Vermont tomorrow. I hope you guys could see all these dragonflies, because it's really cool. There's like 1 million dragonflies flying around here. And I love them because they eat mosquitoes. I'm just getting over Baker Peak. Wow, this is really something. I can't believe it. I've never seen a cloud of dragonflies before. This is really cool. I guess you kind of can see them in the camera, but just not up close. Well, some of them are close. They're big ones too. I guess they're zooming around my head because they know mosquitoes like people. Huh, that is really neat. Good morning. I kind of crapped out yesterday. I only did like 10 miles because the night before I had my tent flap open by accident. I let a bunch of mosquitoes in and they all bit me on the neck all night. So I have all these, I can't really see them right now, but I just had all these bug bites and I was feeling tired because I didn't get enough sleep because I kept getting woken up by getting bug bites, and so I was tired. So I set up my tent at noon and slept until 4, and then I got up and drank some water, went to the bathroom, and then I went back to bed and slept pretty much all night. I woke up a lot, but I always got back to sleep. So I feel kind of rested up. So I'm going to see how today goes. I need to get more snacks. So I think I might hike 15 today and then hike into Manchester Center where I could buy more food and get some supplies. So So today I'm kind of tired, kind of hiking slow, but I'm going to put my head down and see if I can crank out some miles. Here's my hotel. It's kind of nice. Here's my hotel room with all my stuff spread out. There's my backpack, my tent, my hiking poles. There's all my food and different accoutrements, my clothes that I did laundry. It's kind of a mess, but this gives you an idea of like what a 0 day is like in a hotel. Got some peanut butter. This was actually a pretty decent hotel. It wasn't that expensive. I was gonna camp behind the VFW, which was free, or actually donation based, but it was so hot and miserable, I just couldn't do it. I needed a day off. I was not feeling well. I had chigger bites all over my neck, so I got some Benadryl. These are my new shoes, Hoka Speed Goats. I hope they last. They're supposed to be really good. They're supposed to cushion your feet, prevent injury. A lot of thru hikers have them. There's one woman I met on the trail, Froggy, and she's had them for a long time. So I think they'll do me well.